Honor Flight provides all expense-paid trips to Washington, D.C. for our nation's veterans to visit the memorials built in their honor. Right now, our priority is World War II, Vietnam, and Korean War veterans, and terminally ill veterans from all conflicts. Honor Flight is comprised of hubs from across the nation, and what that means is there are people who come together as volunteer groups and they form a hub, and they will find the veterans in their community to raise money. They'll honor their veterans, bring them out to DC. They'll have wonderful homecomings. But Lone Eagle Honor Flight serves veterans in the areas where there is no hub. So they will apply to the Lone Eagle program. We will fly our veterans in from all over the nation to Baltimore. We fly them in one day. The next day we'll come into DC as a group, and then we will fly them home the following day. It varies from time to time because there's always different things going in DC, but we always promise our veterans they're going to get to see the changing of the guard at Arlington National Cemetery, and that they will get to see their memorial. So we spend time on the National Mall, and they get to see the World War II, the Korean War, and the Vietnam Memorial. And then on any given day, they may also visit the FDR, the Martin Luther King Jr., the Air Force, the Marine Corps or Iwo Jima Memorial, Navy Memorial, Eisenhower Memorial. It just depends on what is going on in DC and how many buses you have and how easily you can get around for the day. You know, these veterans are seeing things and experiencing things they haven't thought about in 50, 60, or 70 years, and there is a lot of pain and turmoil that is sometimes brought up. But there's also a lot of healing that happens here. And a lot of that is left here. And while Honor Flight started as a way to honor our veterans, we have found that as a way to change a family's dynamic, because there's so much pain and hurt that is left here that when they leave, their families say they come back changed individuals.
I'm actually a guardian for a veteran. I had never met this veteran before until yesterday. And his wife is also here with his daughter, so I'm kind of blending in with their family, and I'm his guardian. My experience has been amazing. I always wanted to bring my dad on an honor flight, and he never had the chance to go, so I feel like I was hooked up with a male veteran for a reason. He's talking a little bit, but I'm listening to all the other veterans as well and listening to their stories, and it's just an incredible experience. One of the really cool things today so far has been the placing of the wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown. We had 4 veterans, and they drew their names out of a box yesterday, and so they were random, but it was an amazing experience, and all the rest of the veterans were sitting on the sidelines watching them, and it was just so amazing.
Well, I've heard about it all my life, and I've wanted to see it, and I didn't think I'd ever get to see it. It was more than I expected. And I appreciate everything that our country has done for us.
Just the detail in the work they've done to all the war memorials, in the knowledge they let you know what those soldiers really went through. And Honor Flight organization truly gave us a memory that will last a lifetime.
As we got off the bus in Washington at the American Legion, all the people came outside, were standing in a line there and all clapping, and they all shook your hands as you got off and thanked every single veteran as they got off the bus and walked inside the American Legion facility, shook their hands and thanked them and gave them hugs for what they gave up to serve our country. It was quite an emotional evening. They came around to the tables and thanked everybody individually, and they really did a fantastic job of really honoring these veterans.